Several years ago, I made a video titled, "I'll Never Be as Productive If I Quit Smoking." And in that one, I really addressed the fear that many people have that they feel they'll never be able to get things done as efficiently or at all after they quit smoking because cigarettes were an integral part of their thinking process. They believed this. They used to feel that their productivity was greatly enhanced. And if you go look at that video, you'll see I discussed a few reasons why people feel that. But there's one area that I didn't put in there, which really needs this own video for, and that is how some people find themselves not really motivated to do certain things after they quit smoking. And they often realize that the reason they don't want to do it anymore is they don't have a cigarette at the end. They start to believe that the reason that they did certain activities in their life was so they could reward themselves with a cigarette when they were done with the routine. They quit smoking, they don't have a cigarette at the end of the routine anymore, there's no reward. Well, why do the routine? And that's the feeling some people have. And that's the operation that some people take up when they quit smoking. They stop doing the things that they would normally do, that they would have a cigarette at the end for the reward for doing the routine. Simple things will fall into this category. Something like doing laundry. You'll find people who just realize, oh man, if they can't have a cigarette at the end, they used to use cigarettes as part of the routine. When they would put the clothes in the washer and turn the washer on, well, then they'd have to have a cigarette. Now, the other video talks about the smoking break issue and why they took a cigarette at that time interval. And again, it's because the nicotine level was dropped and they had a little time on their hand, they'd smoke. Well, then, when that was done and the cycle was done, they could now throw it in the dryer. And then when they were done with that little routine, they could have a cigarette as a reward. And now, when that cycle is done, if there's things that need ironing or folding or hanging, these are all things that when they were done, well, they could have their cigarette as a reward. So what they do is they stop the initial operation. It never makes it to the washing machine. And there's no reason to do it. You can't have a cigarette. About a week or two after they quit smoking, and all of a sudden, they've got no clothes to wear. And now, hopefully, maybe they'll realize that the reason they were doing laundry all those years wasn't because they could have a cigarette when they were done with the washer or dryer or folding. That wasn't the reason they were doing laundry. They were doing the laundry so they would have clothes to wear. Avoiding doing routines, simple things, but things that you need to do to basically, appear human, to stay clean. Things that you had to do, you've got to do them. You got to show yourself, I can do this without smoking. Bottom line in many of the videos and many of the articles is trying to get this point across. Everything you did as a smoker, everything you can do once you quit smoking. In many ways, you'll do them better. You'll increase your productivity. And again, the other video really covers that already. But the important issue here is to just realize you can do things. And in the beginning, while you may not want to, you got to force yourself to do them. The things that you need to do to live, you've got to force yourself to do them. And after a while, you won't even think about cigarettes after you break the routine of doing it without taking a cigarette, numerous times. So again, everything you did as a smoker, you can do once you quit. You will do them as well as before. In many ways, you'll do them better as before. And all the while, you'll be reaping the benefits of no longer smoking, which again is giving you more money. It's going to give you more time. It will make you more efficient. It will make you healthier. It will help you to live longer and to sustain all these benefits. And those are all rewards in themselves. To sustain all those benefits and rewards, it's a matter of making and sticking to a personal commitment to never take another puff.